Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
And it's Rooney. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread it left. He's shifting through the gears here. Rashford.
That was lovely, that.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Ronaldinho threads one in, and this is Forlan. Oh, what has happened here? Rooney! And he passes it long, and the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Right, Shevchenko. And this is Forlan. That's a shade optimistic. Couch. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Gerrard. Rooney. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Well, there's the clearance. And here's Shevchenko. Well, they've got it again. Ronaldinho. Now it's Rooney. And this is Forlan. Oh, a gilt-edged chance, and he shoots! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's going across goal. Tries to get it clear.
2 minutes has been indicated.
That's a Shevchenko! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That's been That's the end of the first 45. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that is well cleared. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi has a look and plays it forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Zanetti. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Now it's Rashford. Referee has just said play on. Neymar. Beckham. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. And this is Forlan. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6. Shevchenko.
Barcelona choosing to
Number
make the first
18,
change.
Black card.
3-0 and
Number
things are
7,
still.
Neymar.
And that is wildly off
Messi.
target.
Yeah, that was a
Coming on the
fantastic
field,
run, and it showed how
number
brilliantly
15,
energetic he is.
Youth. Number 13, Bale. Number 11, Francesco Totti. Number 20, Yamal.
Can he get it through? And he's got the beating of his man. It's Forlan! Oh, good finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Just the keeper in his way. He's had a shot. He's put it wide.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Probing pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Forlan. That's travelling a long way.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now.
And the shot! Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Ronaldinho. And it's Totti. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, Ed Milson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics.
No chance.
Yaya Toure. And it's Neymar. To Messi. Jude. That's destined for the flank. He's found a way past. Chance! And he's lifted it over.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Now it's Rashford. Goes for the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. McAllister. And it's Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Howson did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Always going over the top.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, that's been intercepted.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Yep, it's a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Looking for the run. Oh, now he can run. Dembele! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona with the lead. And it's Rashford. Takes the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the referee's called play back and has booked him for the original offence. Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Foot in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he was quick to react. Quality ball. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. And it's been hooked away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Please turn your attention
It
to the
is
screen
quite a
for
game,
information
breathless
provided by
and
the local
laced with
police.
excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion
Substitution for
early in the second
Barcelona.
half.
Number 14.
Barcelona are
Dembele.
leading 2-1, but
Number
things are
5.
very much in the balance here.
Dani Olmo.
Back
Number
on the way then.
19, McAllister. Coming on
And
the
he's
field.
decent chance!
Number 21.
Loose ball, and again! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Looking for a runner. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Koundé, Yamal, Messi. And he's managed to get free. Yamal. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Reinders. And here's Saviola. That's a good ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's chosen to go back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now there's a fine ball. And he can thump it away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Cafu. And it's Edmilson. Yamal. Howson calmly anticipates. He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. He's onside. Plenty to wait. It's Rashford! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he get on the end of this? Good chance here! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Nuno Mendes. Now he's off and running. And he's intervened well there. That's a good foray he's making. Saviola, he has found a way through. And he's heaved it away. Messi. The final 5 minutes. And he was alert to it. Cafu. And it's Pedri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
There will be 1 minute
Prompt
added time.
interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly... Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Barcelona need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Bangladesh have reclaimed it. Now that looks a decent ball. Totti picks it up out wide. Messi clears. And it's Schneider.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Duke going forward. Joe! That is some save from Khan! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Diouf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Bangladesh are looking to go... And a chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Totti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Kubasi. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Adams. Messi. That's been slipped through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's intervened well there. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Batistuta. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Totti always looking for that half a chance. And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Schneider. Batistuta. Toure wins the duel this time. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So off we go again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a...
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's having a shot! Van Basten! My word, this guy is special!
I kind of had a feeling it was going to be him, Peter. He's one of those players who has a natural knack of reading the tide of a game, and he knew it was his time to make his mark. Sensational.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Bangladesh have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten. That's going to go a long way. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Shot at goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Chiesa. Number 20, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 9, Rashford.
And they've got rid.
Number 13, Bale.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bale ventures forward. He's having a pop! Of course! And they are right back in it. Hopes and dreams alive again.
Well, the old saying about a wounded animal and all that being at its most dangerous has definitely held through this time.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
But it's Rashford! Another one of football's and how moments.
Rashford fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Totti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
4 added minutes has
Great
been
running on
indicated.
show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Totti, spread it left. And that is as much time as there will be. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. 1 point needed to secure promotion on the final day.
Hello,
It
everybody,
sounds
and
simple,
welcome to
but as we all
today's
know,
match.
football is often anything but. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Barcelona with just one principal objective. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. And he's gone looking for safety. Raul. That's good running with the ball. Raul! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, great leap! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now the chance for a shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And he's done it! Chance! And somehow he has kept that out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Goes looking wide. That's a shade optimistic. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Forlan. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Rashford. That's really well cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries to pass it through. Rashford. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. So what can they make of this?
Roma really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Nuno Mendes. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Chance, surely! Of course! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very important.
He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's an excellent interception. Messi. And they can counter here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And this is Forlan. So a temporary halt to the action. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through. Oh, super ball. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, good take and a good... Can he finish? And there's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence.
Goes for a shot! We've got a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Spread to the right. Now it's Totti. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Forlan. That pass has been well intercepted. Barcelona courageously chasing promotion and more pertinently still chasing the game. It's a situation that needs changing quickly.
Well, Peter, there's plenty of things they'll be annoyed about, but it doesn't change the fact that they have to get back on level terms. If it means Route 1, so be it.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and here's Yamal.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise,
Hello,
new
everybody,
legends will be
and
written.
welcome to
It
today's
is time
match.
to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's always hard to gauge the true worth of Jordan Henderson.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Back when it goes. Messi! Messi! From another planet!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Birmingham Legion are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. Tries a shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Dink through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Hakimi. Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Showing good feet. Knocks it into space. Hangs one in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. But they've got it again. That's a decent clearance. Forlan. It's Forlan! Cross into the box. That's really well cleared. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Nedved. Jordan Henderson produces the perfect tackle there. Vinicius Junior. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Jordan Henderson. Henderson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here. Oh, good read. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Now it's Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic. Nedved. Mendes cuts out the pass. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Rashford gets into a good position. Pirlo. Birmingham Legion are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20.
So we have movement on both
Coming
benches.
on the field is number 13, Bale. Substitution.
Now he's off and running. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
That's good play from him.
Kvaratskhelia. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rashford. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is good progress on the left. Nice bit of trickery. And this is... Can he finish? Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Osimhen. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And he can clear it away.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's looking wide. Not where it came from. Picked out brilliantly. Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. While plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one.
Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Oh, what a mistake! Shoot! And that's in! And that takes him up to 30. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
He's going for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Neymar, and he is deftly away. It's Neymar! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Oh, good effort! And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe, Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Rashford. Rashford will... He'll try from distance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out to the left flank. Rashford. Mohamed Salah. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Neymar. And that's another fine save. Corner number 3 coming up. Impressive jump. Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Yamal. Messi. And Messi! Off the post! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Mendes wins the duel this time. He is through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Salah. And he plays one through. Real chance, and a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And this could be the final action of the first half. Rashford can get it clear. Deftly away. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And we are back on the way. Looking to play him in. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
White is always looking to play quality balls. Rashford.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's gone looking for safety. Great vision. And it's Neymar. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Cruyff. He's got away. Couldn't squeeze it through. Adams. Messi. Over to the right flank. Now it's Yamal. Howson. And it's Cruyff. Not where it came from. And that's a good ball. Joe! That is some save from Khan! Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And another try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's got his... Yamal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well measured. And he's heaved it away.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 11, Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Owen.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Messi. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Dani Olmo powering forward here. He's had a shot! And he's quick to get rid. That's the end. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Van Dijk clears without hesitation. That is ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a little off target. And here's Yamal. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Somewhat off target. Driving forward. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, that's fabulous. Yaya Toure, and he's in on goal. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now he tries a shot! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Adriano is in a really good position out wide. So no flag here. Delivered low. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's ambitious. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, a gilt-edged chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's put paid to the danger. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get enough.
Drogba! No, just not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Howson. Drogba. And here's Yamal, and he's been shifted off it. McAllister. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely shaped ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chance, surely! Oh, good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nuno Mendes. That's going to go a long way. Rodgers. Adriano, renowned for his long-range shooting. He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to... He's rising! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Chance! And he's stuck it away. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Taking place.
2-goal, tries one from range. Oh, cracking effort.
McAllister certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure.
There will be 5
it's
minutes
Neymar.
added time.
Jupe. 5 minutes to add. And it's Palmer. Alonso. And there's green grass ahead of him. Picked out brilliant shapes to shoot!